Good evening, and welcome to the Verrado High School Class of 2020 Senior Honors Ceremony. We begin our evening with a message from our principal, Mr. Nate Showman.
Good evening, parents and family members, community members, board members, teachers, and our guests of honor tonight, our award-winning seniors. I thank you all for being here virtually tonight to celebrate in your students' achievements. This has been an exciting and memorable year, and tonight you will see our students receiving the scholarships, awards, and recognition that puts a profound exclamation point on the 2019-2020 school year. This will be an exciting event, and even though we are still closed, it truly is a great time to be a Viper. Before we begin, I would like to thank and recognize Ms. Gretchen Hand, Assistant Principal at Verrado High School, for taking the lead on creating this virtual event for our senior class. Thank you, Ms. Hand, for all that you do. And now, as I turn things over to Ms. Hand, I would like to once again thank you all for joining us this evening. Congratulations, seniors. This night is for you. Thank you, and one Verrado.
Thank you, Mr. Showman. Each year, our teachers determine outstanding seniors within their department. We begin tonight with our English department. Both Carly and Caleb are receiving the award this year. Carly looks at each piece of literature through a unique lens that captures the real essence of what the author is trying to say. Besides her unique analysis of literary work, Carly also applies her English skills to making the school yearbook come alive with her vibrant caption and copy. Caleb brings his unique insight into every class discussion, and he strives to delve deeply into works of literature to better his own understanding and subsequently the understanding of his classmates. Never one to phone it in, his writing is always thorough and fully explores any prompt. Congratulations to both. The role of the infinitely small in nature is infinitely great. This is a quote by Louis Pasteur, who developed the first vaccine against rabies. During this unprecedented time of viral pandemic, we are pausing for a moment to celebrate the hard work and commitment to excellence by all four recipients of the 2020 Verrado High School Science Department Award. Each and every one of them are most deserving of it. They are students of science who continually problem solve and are curious about the world around them. We know these Vipers will make an impact that far exceeds our expectation. As a department, we wish them the very best in their STEM journey. Congratulations, Naven, Mintu, Eliana, and Caleb. In our math department, we honor Alex and Emma. Emma is a very intelligent and dignified student who has shown a strong forte in math. She always strives for excellence in herself, which is reflected in her academic achievements. Simply put, she is a genius, but one who tempers herself with modesty, the very image of what a model student should be. Alex Brzozowski took his education seriously and stepped up to the plate to show his leadership capability. As a student athlete, he did not use it as an excuse to get out of work, but instead used it as a stepping stool to show others how it should be done. He is a team player and more than willing to assist others in their time of need. Alex is consistently hardworking, dedicated young man. Both will enter their next stage in life with great success. Congratulations, Alex and Emma. The Social Studies Department honor Madison as their Senior Student of the Year. Madison is an exceptional young lady in many ways. She is always on task and does wonderful work, but it is her attitude and demeanor that truly set her apart from her peers. She is friendly, approachable, and pleasant, and she approaches her coursework positively and with a keen focus and interest. She is destined for success in all of her future endeavors. The CTE department would like to acknowledge Sydney and Jaden as the CTE Students of the Year. Sydney has been involved in the graphic design program since her sophomore year and has been a member of Skills USA for all 4 years. She competed at regionals for advertising design and placed in the top 10. At the Career Pathway Showcases, she placed gold at regions and silver at state. And entrepreneurship, where she received gold medal at state and went to Louisville, Kentucky to compete at a national level. Sydney also received her Advanced Statesman Pin for leadership from Skills USA and has attended officer training all 4 years. Best of luck to Sydney, as she will be attending Northern Arizona University in the fall. Jaden has an avid interest in the medical field, where he aspires to be a cardiothoracic surgeon. He completed sports medicine, was involved in HOSA, and spent countless hours in the athletic training room as a student aide helping athletes, and was a part of the CTE internship program where he shadowed physicians at our local hospital. He has had an infectious personality. He's fun to be around, and you can guarantee there will never be a dull moment when you're with him. Jaden is knowledgeable, academically driven, and is going to be very successful at the University of Arizona. Congratulations to both. Caleb and Niana were chosen for their genuine enthusiasm for learning a foreign language. Each of them has been a source of positive energy and an asset to the classroom community. They show a willingness to help others, as well as serving as a source of inspiration. They have consistently gone above and beyond in projects and classwork. Their excellence in the classroom and passion for the Spanish language are truly impressive and worthy of recognition. Congratulations to our Foreign Language Award recipients. Kayla is not only an amazing singer, but has branched out and participated in theater. Over the past 2 years, she was a member in the company for both Little Shop of Horrors and Mamma Mia. Not only did she sing, dance, and act in these productions, but she also helped with choreography for numerous performances. Our productions and concerts would not have been the same without her. She is destined to have a bright future, and by far one of the most talented kids at Verrado. Jonathan is our snare drummer. Snare is definitely his calling. He has such a great level head on his shoulders that we knew right away he would make an amazing leader, and he has been. He has been the drumline captain for the past 3 years. In that time, he was incredibly reliable and dependable. He does whatever is asked of him and has stepped up to help not just the band, but our fine arts department in so many ways. We have had the privilege to see him grow more and more as a musician and a leader, and the young man he is today. Emma has been a true leader since her freshman year at Verrado. She went above and beyond in every aspect. Emma never had to be asked to complete a task. She took the initiative with the assignment and excelled. Emma has been a top performer in many courses, but her particular talent was her ability in dance. Emma was gifted as a true dancer. Her stage presence, footwork, flexibility, and range of style make her unparalleled to her peers. Emma will be attending her first choice college, Oklahoma City, and she will major in dance. In our visual arts department, we have 2 exceptional Vipers. Henry has wowed his teachers the second he started creating. He absorbed the information and techniques immediately and began implementing his creativity with those techniques. From creating his abstract architecture with clay to his fully formed human figure, the fisherman, which was his concept of what a warrior is. He also took a lead role in group activities in our gigantic butterfly for our butterfly garden. There is no one more deserving this year of this award. And amongst many of the artistically talented students we have at Verrado, there is one who undoubtedly stands out, not only for her wonderful creative skills, but for her incredible endurance and hard work. From day one, Addison showed a commitment to her art. In 2 years, she worked her way up from the beginning level classes, both 2D and 3D, to AP Art Studio. She was consistently seeking direction and critique in order to better herself as a young artist, and her improvement in such a short amount of time has been absolutely inspiring. She is well deserving of this award not only as a talented artist, but as a truly dedicated and hard-working creative mind. Congratulations, Henry and Addison. In our PE department, we would like to honor both Dominic and Isabella. Dominic Castle demonstrates a high level of respect for all of his teachers. He has always gone above and beyond to listen every day. He cleans his equipment whether using it or not, and he works well with others in his class and on his teams. He is a born leader, and his peers follow his example. Isabella is an outstanding student athlete that demonstrates leadership and determination. As a varsity softball player, we have had the pleasure of having her in our weight training program. Isabella is one of the few female athletes to achieve all 4 levels of lifting in the class, which shows her athleticism and drive. It has been a joy watching both of them push themselves to the limits in order to be the best they can be. We look forward to seeing their accomplishments in their post-secondary endeavors. Our ESS department would like to recognize Ryan and Samantha as our exceptional senior Vipers. Sam truly exemplifies the word perseverance. She has pushed through obstacles in an effort to reach all of her goals. Ryan is a model student, kind, caring, and dedicated. He has proven that through any challenge, he can and will rise to the top. We are proud to honor these 2 graduates this evening. Our Unified Partners of the Year are Blake Gamez and Mia Taylor. Blake Gamez has been an integral part of growing our Unified Sports program over the past 4 years. He is a true leader on and off the field. He recently joined the Unified Sport and PE class the 2nd semester of his senior year. Despite only joining the class in the past few months, he has made time to participate in almost all of our events at Verrado and assisting in making everyone feel welcome. We wish Blake the best in his future endeavors. Mia has been an active supporter and participant of our Unified Sports program over the past 2 years. This year, she has taken on a leadership role, and we could not be more proud of her. She is the first to get involvement from those who are reluctant and nervous to give it a try. And if there is some sort of equipment or volunteer effort that Unified Sports needs, she will reach out to get things done. She is irreplaceable and will certainly be missed. Good luck to Mia. We look forward to great things to come. The Verrado Athletic Department is proud to announce their Athletes of the Year, Isabella and Jaden. Isabella was our softball team captain. She was a 4-year varsity starter, first team All-Regional in 2018, Player of the Year in 2018, the Viper Gold Glove Award winner, and the 2-time Viper MVP. Isabella will be attending the University of Massachusetts on a softball scholarship. Jaden was the swim state champion for 5A in the 200-yard individual medley. He was also the overall state champion in the 100-yard backstroke. Jaden was part of the All-Arizona swim team in 2019, and he will be attending the University of Auburn on a swim scholarship. We are so proud of both of you and excited to see what the future brings. Good luck. West-MEC would like to recognize the hard work and dedication of students completing a West-MEC Central program. Following the CTE delivery model of classroom instruction, hands-on learning, leadership development, and career-based experience, students complete a 1-semester, 1-year, or 2-year program. They learn the basic principles and professional skills of their chosen career path. At the completion of their program, students earn industry-recognized credentials and may also have earned dual enrollment college credits, which enable them to go directly into the workforce or pursue further education at the post-secondary level. We want to take this opportunity to congratulate these following Vipers on their significant accomplishments. Please join me in welcoming Tiffany Clannon, our first student speaker of the evening.
We are the graduating class of 2020. I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say that no one expected our graduation to be like this. However, it's important to remember that some of the greatest achievements in history didn't go as planned either. Columbus never expected to find the New World when he was simply looking for a route to India. Alexander Fleming wasn't expecting to discover penicillin when he was analyzing bacteria. And sure, those are some pretty drastic examples, but did you know that Sweet and Low, yeah, the thing that we all put in our coffee, was discovered by a chemist who forgot to wash his hands after his shift? With that being said, I think that this unexpected ending to our high school career may have some positives after all. When I was younger, I really thought that my future would be full of flying cars and robots and pretty much everything I had seen in the movie Meet the Robinsons. So you can imagine how disappointed I was when I got a little older and I realized that changes like that might take slightly longer than the years of my lifetime. With this realization also came the idea that maybe nothing drastic would happen in my life. I had read all the history books and watched all the movies, and I couldn't help but think that there was so much more history being made in past generations than there was in mine. I should have been more careful with what I wished for, am I right? But all jokes aside, we are a generation that was born into 9/11 and are graduating during a national pandemic. Today, we are graduates, but tomorrow, we are a huge part of history. When this passes one day, and it will, we will be the graduating class that our children and grandchildren read about in their textbooks. Sure, we may not get to walk across the stage in our caps and gowns or shake our administrators' hands to receive our diploma, then the finely change the tassels on our caps. But that doesn't make us any less of a graduate. So what does it really mean to be a graduate? Well, the simple answer is what Siri would tell you when you quickly Google it, stating that a graduate is a person who successfully completed a course of study or training. Well, in that case, we are all graduates. However, I think that we are so much more than that. We are not just a class who completes courses. We are a class that overcomes obstacles, a class that rises above hate, a class that fights for change, for inclusion, and for a better tomorrow. We are a class that isn't afraid to use our talents, a class that is able to adjust to all circumstances, a class that creates history, and a class that has become a family. With this being said, being a 2020 graduate is a big honor and one that should not be taken lightly. We didn't make history just so that half of us could turn out unsuccessful. I want to challenge all of you to really make something out of your future. If there's anything we should have learned from this pandemic, it should be that our time is so limited and things can change in a matter of one short day. So make your days count. In a short time, we will graduate and all move on with our next chapters of our lives. We will face a fork in the road where all that we know and love will be down one way and we will be going down the other. The road will be different for each person, and progress and success will look different for each person. Remember that. Remember that no matter where we end up, on this day today, we are all in the same place, eagerly and nervously awaiting our next chapters and preparing to leave this one behind. Now, I know what you're thinking. Leaving behind everything that we know and love is much easier said than done. However, it is vital that we all move on. As important as being a 2020 graduate is today, it's important to realize that this is not all that we are. This is simply the start of the rest of our lives. As we move on, remember that change is okay. Reinvention of yourself is okay. Independence is okay. So many things are going to change in this next part of our lives, but we should embrace the changes with open arms. Growth will be the result of doing this. Yet there are some things that we actually should carry over from our high school experience to the next chapters, this being the lessons we learned. Yet there are some things that we actually should carry over from our high school experience to the next chapters, this being the lessons we learned. Now, I'm not talking about the lessons where we learned how to factor polynomials or where we learned how to write an objective summary, although those are both very important lessons, don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about the lessons that the books couldn't teach us, the lessons that taught us strength, compassion, and resilience, the lessons that taught us unity, love, and confidence. If we should continue to dwell in high school, we should dwell only on these lessons. With this being said, I want to wish each and every one of you success and happiness in your futures. May you prosper in all that you do, taking with you the lessons we learned and the great memories we formed during high school. It wasn't easy, and in our case, things were far from normal at times. But regardless of every obstacle that stood in our way, we stand here today as the graduating class of 2020. Congratulations to you all. We did it.
This evening, we will take a moment and share some proud news for our district's Fine Arts Department. 25 Agua Fria Union High School students completed their requirements to receive the state's first ever State Seal of Arts Proficiency as part of their graduation diploma. The diploma seal is administered by the Arizona Department of Education's Office of Arts Education and is awarded to graduates who complete minimum arts pathway requirements throughout their high school career. This will celebrate students who have demonstrated high levels of proficiency in the Arizona arts education standards through personal expression and creative experiences in their arts education programs. We are proud to announce the Fine Art Diploma recipients from Verrado High School. Many congratulations to all of these fine seniors for everything they accomplished in the fine arts. We are proud to honor our seniors who have completed one or more of our CTE programs. And in addition to mastering the content of their course, they have passed the state skills assessment in that program. In addition to the course of study in their CTE programs, many of our students also joined our CTSO clubs. These CTSOs competed both state and nationally in many areas. We have our HOSA and Skills USA. FBLA and DECA. Congratulations to all of our seniors who were part of our CTSO programs. It is with great pleasure that we honor our seniors who will be joining the United States Armed Services. Entering the United States Marines. The United States Navy. The United States Army. The United States Air Force. The Arizona National Guard. Each year, our faculty and staff pay to wear jeans on Fridays. This money is collected and saved as a scholarship for deserving seniors that exemplify the One Verrado spirit. Each of our seniors this year will receive $200 towards their post-secondary destinations. Congratulations to our 6 recipients: Kaya Shafino, Will Shelton, Jaime Duarte Areola, Min Tu Nguyen, Marissa Macias, and Jacqueline Basil. Congratulations, seniors. Additionally, our Rotary Club of Goodyear in Pebble Creek awarded a $1,000 scholarship to both Janice Ochoa and Trenton Benjamin. Congratulations for being stellar members of our Verrado community. It is with great pleasure that we recognize our students in the top 10, 5, and 1% of the graduating class. Our academic distinction, top 10%. Our academic distinction of the top 5%. And congratulations to the top 1% of the Verrado High School graduating class of 2020. Great job, Vipers! Our students are so talented and have done an exceptional job both athletically and academically. Each of the following students has self-reported their scholarship award and future college commitments. We would like to recognize each one of them, and also all of the seniors who did not report but have received scholarship and merit. Congratulations, class of 2020. Special congratulations to all of our seniors this evening. Great job. Our scholarship total is $5,138,909 reported to us for this evening. Congratulations to all the graduates in the class of 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our final student speaker, Jacqueline Basil.
Welcome and good evening, administration, teachers, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow classmates of the class of 2020. When you think of 2020, perfect vision probably comes to mind. While I can say the least, nothing has been really clear or perfect for us this year. From the death of the legend Kobe Bryant to now the global pandemic we know as the coronavirus, this year has not gone exactly as planned. I'm sure you have all seen the cheesy Facebook post your mom has shared saying how unique of a class we are. Being born in the chaos of 9/11, entering kindergarten during the Great Recession, and now finally graduating amongst the mayhem of a pandemic. While it is cliche, I think this perfectly embodies what our class is all about. Perseverance. Throughout high school, we have conquered many obstacles that have taught us to stay determined during these tough times. From failing one or a couple tests to losing a game or competition, we have learned from our mistakes and adapted in order to come back and succeed. But most importantly, we did so together. This was established on our very first day of high school as we met the advisory we would be with for the next 4 years. Although many advisories, like mine, had a change of teachers over the years, we still had one another to have fun, reflect with, and be there for each other as we grew. Freshman year was definitely interesting as we were very young and naive. I remember most vividly fight week, in which freshmen really believed if we had enough fights in 1 week, we would get a week off of school. That rumor ended rather quickly. However, as 4 years flew by, we matured and got involved, leaving a mark on Verrado forever. From taking AP classes to getting involved in a variety of clubs and sports, we really embraced and demonstrated the culture of One Verrado. We not only became college and career ready and made great achievements and records, but made lifelong friendships and memories. There was nothing like when we all came together for school events. My favorite being looking ridiculous together for Spirit Weeks, cheering our loudest to win the noise competitions at assemblies, and preparing to look good for dances like homecoming, winter formal, and prom. But most notably, I remember the camaraderie of Friday Night Lights. When everyone was together in the Viper Pit, cheering, screaming, singing, and dancing as the sun set behind us and the band fiercely played. In those moments, we were all happy and there for our football team to win the game. No matter the outcome, we were loud and hyped the entire game, throwing baby powder up in the air and then accident inhaling it, singing Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus, losing our voices, mosh pitting even when we were supposed to be out of the walkway, and trying to rush the field after every game. The most surreal moment was finally being able to rush onto the field on senior night. In that moment, we all knew it would be our last time on the field together for a football game. That memory is relevant to graduation day, as it will be the last time we are all together in one place. While the journey to get here and even have a graduation ceremony wasn't easy, we did so together. Since school was announced closed for 2 weeks and later the rest of the year, we have been there for each other. This example was set by our administration and teachers who were there for us and did everything in their power to help us have a seamless transition to online learning. They encouraged us since day one to push through and stay motivated for graduation. They also planned events in order for us to still have the senior experience, such as tonight. However, no one truly knows what it feels like to be unable to experience all the last as seniors but us. No last day of high school, last game, practice, club meeting, last dance show, band concert, choir concert, last Skills USA competition, play, and no senior prom, senior night, senior ditch day, or senior checkout. But throughout the unknown, we have grown closer and been there for each other by checking up on one another, venting over FaceTime and Zoom, and even seeing one another 6 feet apart. Through this crisis, we have not only become a historical class, but we have created a lifelong bond. While this year did not go exactly as planned, we made the best of it with the help of one another, and in doing so, we came out as stronger individuals. I hope we can all learn from this and take this with us into life to make the best of life along with all of its adversity, to cherish every moment we have. As Hannah Montana said, life is what you make it, so let's make it rock. So class of 2020, let's make it rock. Thank you guys for making these 4 years the best of my life. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very best. Thank you. Gang gang, one Verrado.
Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the beautiful sounds of the senior dedication by the Agua Fria Union High School choir directors.
For we wish you music as you go your way. May a song that cheers you be with you every day. For we wish you laughter, happiness and rest, with the golden gift of melody. May all your years be blessed. For we wish you music as you go your way. Music with you every day, and in your heart a joyful song that sings your whole life long. For we wish you music. We wish you music as you go your way. As you go your way. May a song that cheers you be with you every day. For we wish you laughter, happiness and rest, with the golden gift of melody. May all your years be blessed, and in your heart a joyful song that sings your whole life long.
In closing, I would like to thank the following staff members who worked tirelessly to help me put this event together. Mr. Matt Lees, Mrs. Donna Long, thank you for making this special for these seniors. And to Jerry Navarro and all of our school counselors, thank you so much with your efforts in collecting information for this event. Students, you have so much to be proud of. Your hard work and dedication over the last 13 years of your life is paying off for you in big ways. Your academic achievements are great, but your character is even greater. Seniors, we will miss you and wish you nothing but the best. Congratulations to all of you, and good luck, class of 2020. We know you'll do great things.